hear about the airline pilot who's getting in trouble? Now, this happened a year ago, but he's getting in trouble now.
This sounds like one of those jokes, like a rabbi and a priest walked into a bar.
No, this guy's great. Love this guy. Michael Hack is his name, 60 years old. So here's what happened. He's a pilot for Southwest Airlines. Mm-hmm. They're flying from Philly to Orlando last summer.
Okay.
His co-pilot is a woman that he just met.
Okay.
So they get up to cruising altitude, and he takes out his computer and decides to watch porn and take his clothes off.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Is he on Ambien?
No, he was just something to do. I mean, I guess that's what you do at cruising altitude.
But first of all, isn't there somebody sitting like 2 feet next to him in another seat?
Yes. And
it's a female.
Yeah. And I guess he was playing a joke on her.
Oh.
So he got naked. He said it started as a consensual prank between me and the other pilot. I never imagined in 1,000 years it would end up being like this, where now he's being sued by this co-pilot, the woman that he just met when he got on the plane.
Right. There's no, yeah. Okay. First of all, pranks are not consensual just by virtue of the fact that it's a prank. If a prank is consensual, it's not a prank. The whole idea of being punked is that the other person doesn't know they're being punked. It's like, that's the joke. That's it. They don't know what's going on. So a consensual prank is not a thing. It's like jumbo shrimp. Those two words don't go together.
Two things. One, pilots are doing this while they're flying my plane.
Thank you.
Oh, look, the pilot's coming on.
Why is he breathing like that?
Stop it. Hey, come here. Come watch. It's a prank. You like what you... Oh, wait.
Why do I hear porn in the background?
You like what you say. What's your name again?
Is that the Grand Canyon to my right?
What's your name?
I'm sorry. What's the cruising altitude?
The girl in the back. Pay her no attention. The girl in the back. Feel free to move about the cabin. Feel free to come up here if you'd like to see that.
I'd like you to make an emergency landing so I can get off.
Oh, it's going to be an emergency in about 4 seconds.
Okay, good thing there's a barf bag. I'm about to grab the barf bag.
We could have some pranks. Really hot stewardesses up here. That would be really great. Oh, Mrs. Speaker.
Flight attendants. They're not called stewardesses.
They're not.
Neanderthals.
I'll keep talking craft.
Yeah, so this guy's getting sued, and I see why he should be getting sued. And his logic is so stupid.
You just met the girl. That's the problem.
Wait, here's the scary thing. This is the story we heard about. Can you imagine all the pilots that are doing stuff that we don't even know? Like it didn't get out yet, or someone's not suing them, or let me tell you something. I had this friend who used to play the trombone, and he played the trombone in the pit on Broadway. And that's a thing. Like live Broadway shows, there's a whole orchestra, and they're usually underneath the stage in what's called the pit. And the thing about what goes on down there, it's men and women, so it doesn't really matter. They try to gross each other out as much as possible. They play pranks on each other all day long. Like while you're sitting there watching Phantom of the Opera, there are 20 people underneath with instruments farting as much as they can. And what they do is in between shows, they go to like eat burritos and broccoli and anything that'll make them fart. That's a thing. It is a thing that they sit there in the pit and they try to make it as smelly as possible for each other. Yeah, it's a thing. So all of these, this is what you're sitting there watching Phantom of the Opera and they're singing whatever song. I don't know, Phantom of the Opera, memories. I think it's Cats. But they're down there like pranking each other the whole time. And you don't know about this because you don't know anybody in the pit. I just told you this story because I know somebody in the pit. But aside from that, you would never know what it smelled like. So I've outed this, right? The same way that this woman has outed what goes on in a cockpit. By the way, gives a very different word, very different meaning to the word cockpit.
What's your name again? What's your name? Co-pilot, what's your name? We're in a cockpit.
This is why they call it a cockpit.
We have to give it its real name. Come on. This is not the butt pit, it's the cockpit.
Yes.
Right. But so I wonder how many pilots, like, I wonder what's going on that we don't know about. Like, this is just one story we've heard. So there must be, I wonder if pilots do that to each other not do that, but like try to gross each other out, or, you know what I mean? Like play pranks on each other while they're flying a plane. How safe are we? How safe are we in the air?
Well, this is what scares me now is so the plane flies itself. It's on autopilot. So when it's on autopilot, the pilot really doesn't have anything to do. So what the hell's going to happen when cars drive themselves? Your hands are going to be idle. It's going to be a mess on the road.
Listen, we have learned that the minute technology happens, any type of new technology, it's always about porn for men. How can I look at more porn? Oh, an iPhone. Now I can look at porn in my hand. Like, you know, a laptop. Oh, I can look at porn when I'm at work. Oh, a desktop. So for I mean, women too, but mostly men, it's always about how and where I can find porn. So of course, the better technology in a cockpit means that there's going to be more cockpitting going on.
And he doesn't have his computer in airplane mode, but I got to have mine in airplane mode in the back. He's running off Wi-Fi. He's watching porn.
Right.
Unless he downloaded it to his computer before taking off.
He probably downloaded. Remember, it's a prank, so he had to think of this ahead of time.
Yeah, but you never met the girl before. Yeah, that's just so he's being sued now.
No, but he knew ahead of time that he was going to have her as his co-pilot. They tell you, they say, oh, here's your co-pilot for this flight.
And you look her up and you go, ooh.
Oh, Catherine Smith. Oh, I don't know her. It's obviously a woman. I got it. I'm going to show her my dick.
Cockpit.
She'll love it. It'll be like a DM in person. Instead of me DMing her a dick pic, I'm gonna do it live.
Yeah, this your first
It'll be
day?
hilarious.
Yeah, we do this to all the co-pilots. Trust me, they all have to go through this. It's initiation.
It's like a fraternity, you know.
Right. So you have to watch.